Does the Hebrew in Isaiah 44:24 prove Jesus is God? Isaiah 44:24 declares that God alone created everything. But what does the original Hebrew text reveal? Could this ancient language hold the key to proving that Jesus is God? Stay with me as we explore the deep meaning of Isaiah 44:24 in Hebrew and its undeniable connection to Jesus. Section 1. The Hebrew meaning of Isaiah 44:24. To fully understand this verse, we need to look at the original Hebrew words used in Isaiah 44:24. Let's break it down. Isaiah 44:24, KJV. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Hebrew breakdown. Ani Yehvah, Ani Yehweh, I am the Lord, Yeshweh, Osheh Kol, Oseh Kol, who makes all things, absolute creator. Note Shamayim Lebadi, Note Shamayim Levadi, who stretches out the heavens alone. Roka, Haaretz mi Iti, Roka Haaretz me Iti, who spreads out the earth by myself. Key takeaways from the Hebrew. Verse 1, Levadi, Lebadi means completely alone. No one assisted God in creation. 2, Me'iti, Mi-iti, literally means by myself, meaning no secondary being was involved. 3, the Hebrew confirms that YHWH is the only creator. This is a direct refutation of any claim that an angel or lesser god helped in creation. Big question. If YHWH created alone, how can Jesus be the creator in the New Testament? Section 2. The New Testament declares Jesus as the creator. Now let's compare Isaiah 44:24 with the bold claims of the New Testament about Jesus. John 1:3, KJV. All things were made by him, Jesus, and without him was not anything made that was made. Colossians 1:16-17, KJV. For by him, Jesus, were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Hebrews 1:10, KJV. And thou, Lord Jesus, in the beginning hast laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the works of thine hands. Key takeaways. From these verses, 1 John chapter 1:3, Jesus created everything, no exceptions. 2 Colossians 1:16, Jesus created all things, including heaven and earth. 3 Hebrews 1:10, the Father himself calls Jesus the Creator, quoting from Psalm 102, which speaks about Yahweh. Final verdict. The only way these verses can both be true is if Jesus is Y-O, the creator of Isaiah 44:24. Section 3. Did Jesus claim to be YHWH? Many argue that Jesus never claimed to be God. But what does Jesus actually say about himself? John chapter 8:58, KJV. Jesus said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. John 10:30, KJV. I and my Father are one. Revelation 1:8, KJV. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. Key takeaways. 1. Jesus directly claimed the divine name, I am, Exodus 3:14, identifying himself as YHWH. 2. Jesus declared himself one with the Father, not a separate or lesser being. 3. Jesus took on the title Alpha and Omega, which is used exclusively for God in Isaiah 44:6. Big question. If Jesus is not YHDH, why does he claim the same divine titles? Section 4. Answering common objections. Objection number 1. Jesus was created before all things and then created everything else. Answer: no. John chapter 1:3 and Colossians 1:16 both say Jesus created all things, meaning he cannot be part of the things created. Objection number 2. God created through Jesus, so Jesus is just an agent. Answer: Isaiah 44:24 says God created alone. If Jesus was just an agent, Isaiah would be false. Objection number 3. Jesus and the Father are separate beings. Answer: Isaiah 45:5 says there is no God besides you. If Jesus is not Y, then he is either a false God or he is Y. Final verdict. Jesus is not separate from the creator of Isaiah 44:24. He is the creator of Isaiah 44:24. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. If Jesus isn't God, why does he create all things in Colossians 1:16? If Isaiah 44:24 says God created alone, how can Jesus also be the creator? How do skeptics explain Hebrews 1:10, where the Father calls Jesus the creator? Like, share, and comment below. Do you believe Jesus is God? Let's discuss. Subscribe for more biblical truth that exposes deception.